Just do something to tell you who I am, you know?
On the topic of abs, okay? Talking hanging ab raise, and this is one of the things in the convict conditioning series. People are like, oh, I got this mastered, you know, the 10-step is so easy, blah, blah, blah. Here's the thing. This is one of those classic calisthenics moves where people can do like 90% of the technique pretty good, and it's easy. It's that 10% that most people are missing out on that's really got the good stuff, okay? Here's the analogy, is your abs aren't connected to your legs. They're connected to your pelvis. So the thing you're really trying to do is move the pelvis, not your legs. Your legs are the weight. They're along for the ride. Here's kind of the analogy, okay? These are your legs, okay? Right here. My forearm is your pelvis. This is your hip. Bicep is your abs. Okay, so if you are like, oh, I want to do bicep curls, you want to make sure that you're moving the elbow and doing like this. So see the tripod's still coming up, or the monopod rather, still coming up, and this is a bicep move, okay? Makes sense. However, when we do the leg raise, what's going on is the abs are here. We're not focused on moving the pelvis, so we're doing like this. We're moving our hips. And we're like, well, yeah, the legs are going down and the legs are going up. So I'm doing the exercise. Meanwhile, the action here in the pelvis is very minimal. So this is why we think, oh, this is easy, because we're moving our hips as a primary joint. And this is also why if you're feeling like, oh, I've got pain in my lower back, this is the deal, is you're focusing on the hip movement. The thing is, what you want to do is focus on the pelvis moving. And the movement at the hip is minimal. So when you're hanging, you want to be focused on moving this. This is what you're trying to move. You're trying to move your pelvis. And the legs are just along for the ride. So you're trying to pull the pelvis up with your abs. It takes a lot of practice to get right. So I'll give it my best shot here. Yeah. Go. Now I could just hang here and keep my spine still. And I do 100 of these. I could also work a lot on my shoulder. Oh, whatever. Easy, easy. But when you make this your primary thing, using your abs, totally different ballgame. You can see there, I could barely get 5, you know? And that's how your abs are really going to work harder with this. So let me know if you have questions down below on this one. Till then, be fit, live free.